Okay, everyone. This is not a drill. We actually have a very spicy one today. If you were paying attention last night, because of good old Nick Ricada, we now have something that I've known about, but could not confirm, because they had not been leaked. But now it has. Funimation and its current stable of voice actors, the ones currently suing and being sued by multiple people, most especially Victor Minona, has been leaked to the internet in the form of what is basically vocal warm-ups. Something that normally isn't supposed to see the light of day. When you're inside of a studio, when you're a voice actor, you clown around, you play around with the octaves or in a character's voice, you make him say some wild, random shit takes on the mic, and then you throw it away, and then you take the actual takes you're supposed to take for the anime. It's nothing that's uncommon, but this is bigger than that. See, the problem with this is you have a hashtag with Funimation's name all over it, with multiple instances of what effectively puts Funimation not just in a hot seat, but in a case of legal defamation on behalf of Toei Animation and Toei proper. Why? Well, it's because they fucked up. You see, even if you're not aware of the lawsuit, it's not necessary for you to understand what's going on here. See, this is an optics game, everyone. The problem here is Funimation apparently, by their own words, by their own statements, by their own actions, everything we know in the court case, everything we know from the paperwork, documents already leaked to the internet, Victor Minona was supposed to be fired for inappropriate behavior, indecent actions, and bringing tarnishing upon the brand of Funimation and Dragon Ball. This is worse, because at least Victor, if we were to believe the lies then, never did what they did. Jamie Marchi, Sean Schemmel, Christopher Sabat, and, of course, Monica Jean Rial. Each and every one of them, in every single one of those files, of their own examples, all saying horrible things in the voice of their characters. Gay jokes, incest, general spicy comments that you'd expect to never see the light of day. But seeing the light of day now, for one reason. This is cancel culture. Now, you might think that, Carl, come on, this is bad. No, it's not. This is just desserts. If you think I'm not about to be a hypocrite for this moment because this shit is not only funny, but it's well-timed, you got another fucking thing coming. You live by the cancel, you die by the cancel. The entire reason this was leaked was because they tried to destroy a man's livelihood. They called him things that he was not. And they proclaimed themselves as being holier than thou. Now, Funimation, instead of having just done an investigation to their people and done anything possible so that they didn't look like they had egg on their face, they now have been exposed. Nothing they can really do. Nothing they can really say. You see, when Team 4-Star made the memes, all the memes tied into their adaptation of their abridged series, these was not bad. Seeing this come out of the studio not only shows you that they're human too, but also shows you exactly how hypocritical they're going to be when they're under the gun. They can't be supported, basically. And it's worse when you have the legal representation, or one of the legal representations, on the side of KickVic, actively trying to push misinformation and more defamation based on out of context and clipped pieces of words from the IO9 article that he's attempting to push to somehow make Victor Minona look bad by being included in this hashtag. a fair attempt at an optics war that sadly, Greg, is not going to work out for you. Like it didn't work the last time, or the time before that, or the time before that. If this goes the way it should go, Funimation not only is in a massive shit of water, not only are they so fucked that it's the worst kind of cuckening you could get in Tarrant County, being people who are going to be brought up as hypocrites, liars, slanderers, and scoundrels for trying to call yourself holier than thou than everyone else could be compared to. Not only are you going to have to look the jury in the eye and give your crocodile tear story while finding an excuse to get this out, you just fucked over Sony and their investment in your company. I don't want to be the guy that has to handle that deal. Who's going to be the one who brings that to the executive who's over the Funimation purchase and merger? Who's going to be the one to tell Sony of Japan that they have to punish Sony of America because some voice actors in Texas just couldn't keep it under wraps? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the member of the legal counsel for Jamie Markey? Who's going to be the member of the legal counsel for Sean Schimmel and Christopher Sabat and Monica Jean Rial? Who's going to be the legal counsel for any person who's been involved with Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, or Dragon Ball proper? Who's going to stand up there and say, yes, we stand by this. We did this. See, it's me right there. I said those words. Nobody. No one's going to do that. And no one's going to step in the fire and save you. Even Greg can't save you. Greg can't save anybody, including himself, but even the supposed super lawyer can't make you look better. Man, wouldn't it have been great if all those months ago, if all of 7.5 and 8.5 months ago, when you all lied, wouldn't it have been great if you guys just settled? It's the only thing everybody's ever been asking you guys, especially when all this lawsuit and stuff began to go down. We asked you, why don't you just settle? Man, it'd be great if you guys settled. Wouldn't it be awesome if they could just find a way to bridge this gap and they would just settle? It's so good. It's so good watching them squirm. Because now, you have to eat to live, rather than just live to eat. Rather than having the ability to fall back and say, we'll be fine, this will never affect me. Now you have to actually ask yourself, how screwed did you just make yourself? It's not so funny now, is it? It's not so funny. It's not so great when it's your job on the line. When it's you, you're going to try and find a way to excuse yourselves. When it's you, it's not that bad. When it's Victor, he's literally the scum of the earth. I cannot wait to hear what the judge has to say. Y'all should have fucked up less. Save them once you get them, guys. And if you're going to use memes, make the audio cut spicy. We'll see you guys next time from the wacky, wild world of Twit and Her.